Shahina, let's continue then. Okay, let's finish it. Here we have 5, 6, 7. Okay, then prime numbers. Okay, let's try to finish this one. Okay. Now, if you got the idea, Shahina, we can go a bit faster. Okay, so we are here now. Or just finished, right? This. All right. Question 6. Okay. Read the question.
David was trying to sleep one night, but there was too much noise around him. His clock ticked every 5 seconds, a tap was dripping every 7 seconds, and his pet dog snored every 12 seconds. He noticed on his clock that all 3 things happened together on the stroke of midnight. A. After how many seconds would all 3 things happen together again?
Okay, now let's answer this question first. As you see, questions are maybe different, but idea is the same, right? So 3 things are happening, but on different intervals, right? The first one is, it says that his clock ticked every 5 seconds. A tap, maybe a tap in the kitchen, was dripping every 7 seconds. And his pet dog snored every 12 seconds. He noticed on his clock that all 3 things happened together on the stroke of midnight. When it is midnight, 12 o'clock, right? All the things happen together at the same time. Question A. After how many seconds would all the 3 things happen together again? So that is question A. That means that, Shahina, actually we need to find, right? This 5, 7, 12. Now they continue happening. This, what should we find here?
Lowest common multiple.
Least common multiple, right? Least common multiple of 5, 7, and 12. Can you tell me what is the least common multiple of 5, 7, 12?
1.
Multiple.
No idea. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh. Oh, okay, I see.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Like, I understood, like, because I thought they all had to be divided by one thing.
No. Sahina, look, here the question is saying that one thing is every 5 seconds. Second one is every 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Third one is every 12 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So this 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. It says that all together, these 3 events happen when? It means that we need to find the least common multiple, right? After 1 second, none of them actually happens here, right? So we need to find the least common multiple of these 3 numbers. What is it? Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 3, divide 5, and 7. That's equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. What is it?
That's 4.
2 times 2, 4, 4 times 3, 12, 12 times 5, 60, 60 times 7.
420.
420. So that means that after 420 seconds, right? But it says that after how many seconds? So after 420 seconds, all these 3 things happen together again. At midnight, it happened. After 470, it says after how many seconds? So after 420 seconds. Question B, read the question B.
How many times would all 3 things happen together, again between midnight and 1 o'clock?
How many times would all the 3 things happen together again? How many times, right? Between midnight and 1 o'clock. So that means that, okay, this 12 o'clock, all right, it happened. right? And until 1 o'clock, right? How many minutes we have? 60 minutes. So that means that this 420 seconds, first we have to change this 420 seconds. How many minutes? It is 7 minutes, right?
Yes.
Is it? So now if you just draw a kind of number line here, actually that is not number line, that is a timeline. So here we have, what is it?
Sorry.
Here we have 12, right?
No one.
And here we have 12, 7. And here we have 12, 14, right? And continues. So in 60 minutes, how many 7 minutes we have, Shahina?
C7.
How many 7s? I can write 60 as 7 times 8 plus 4. So how many 7s? 8, right? And the last one, actually, all these things happen at what time? At 12:56, right? At 12 o'clock, 12:07, 12:14, 12:21, 28, 35, and 56. So how many times? The question is, how many times would all these three things happen together again between midnight and 1 o'clock? How many times?
8 times.
8 times. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Oh, it isn't that hard as I thought.
Sorry?
No, this isn't hard. I think I understand it.
Yeah, if you just I think if you understand the problem, solution is very simple. But
yeah,
to understand this problem, you need to practice very different questions. As you practice more and more different questions, when you look at the question, idea comes immediately. But to reach this level, actually, you need to practice more different questions. As you see here, solutions are the same, right? If you notice here, all the solutions are the same. But here, the problems are different.
Yeah.
So that's why actually we should try to understand the problem. If you understand the problem, solution is very simple. Question 7. Read the question 7.
2 cars start to drive around a 2-kilometer track at the same time. Car X makes 1 lap every 60 seconds. How long will it take for the 2 cars to be at their starting position again? Give your answer in minutes.
Okay, 2 cars start to drive around 2-kilometer track at the same time. Car X makes 1 lap every 60 seconds. Okay, how long will it take for the 2 cars to be at their starting position again? Oh, this question is missing, Shahina. I need to correct this. The second part is missing. So the question must be, okay. 13, 4. 2 cars. All right, Shahina, here it says that 2 cars start to drive around a 2-kilometer track at the same time. Car X makes 1 lap every 60 seconds. And okay, let me just write here. Here we have 2 cars. All right. So this X every 60 seconds, and we have Y every 80 seconds. Okay. 16. All right. So we have car X every 80 seconds and car Y every 60 seconds. That's a question. And how long will it take for the two cars to be at their starting position again? Okay.
Least common.
But did you understand the problem, Shahina? Here, two cars start to drive around a 2-kilometer track at the same time. So we have a kind of track, right? Something like this. Okay. So the distance is 2 kilometers. All right. So here we have car X is moving in this direction and car Y. And this one is a bit slower car and second one is faster car. Because just takes one lap, right, X, in how many seconds? 80 seconds. And the second one actually just takes one lap, right, in 60 seconds. Okay, so because the second one is faster, first one is slower. So the question is, how long will it take for the two cars to be at their starting position again? Give you answers in minutes. So now at the beginning they start, right? Now X is moving faster, slower, Y is moving faster, right? Actually, they did not cross this line at the same point every time. Only sometimes they actually meet here, right? So that means that to answer this question, here we need to find the least common multiple of 60 and 80. What is it? It is 240, right? That means that this one actually 240, how many laps? That is 4, and this one is 3 laps. It just goes 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times, 4 times is here. How many seconds pass? 240. Second one, 1 time, 80 seconds pass. Second time, 160. One more time, 240. So that means that after 240, they meet here. Actually, they cross this line again, starting point. Okay, so how long will it take for the two cars to be at the starting position again? Give you an answer in minutes. 240 seconds, which is equal to how many minutes? 4 minutes. So that means that every 4 minutes they meet each other at starting point.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
And how about question B?
How long will it take the faster car to be ahead by 15 laps? Give your answer in hours.
How long will it take the faster car to be ahead by 15 laps? Give you an answer in hours. That is 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, right? So it is how long will it take? All right. So Shahina, 1 lap is actually 1 lap equals how many meters or kilometers? 2 kilometers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is 2 kilometers. Okay. So that means that, let's say, how long will it take the faster car to be ahead by 15 laps? All right. All right. So Shahina, now it's a little bit challenging question, but so we can do this. Okay. So let's say you are talking about two cars. This one is car X, car Y. Which one is slower? X is slower, right? For 1 lap, it takes 80 seconds for car X. Second one, 60 seconds. So the X is slow car. This one is fast car, right? So assume that's actually 15 laps, right? After T hours, okay, after T hours or seconds, whatever it is, how long will it take the faster car to be ahead? After T hours, this X, let's say, it takes T times 1 lap is for actually, wait, give me a minute. Let's think. Shahina, let's think. What do you think? How can we solve this question? How long will it take the faster car to be ahead by 15 laps?
I'm not very good like explaining, but I guess I could try. Like, I think I might have like an idea, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
So,
60. Okay. All right. All right, Shahina. I have an idea. If you look at this here, Shahina, look at this, right? In 240 minutes, in 4 minutes, right?
yeah.
And this one is car Y, this one is car X, right? In 4 minutes, car X actually takes how many laps? 3 laps, right? In 4 minutes, car Y takes how many laps? 4 laps, is it?
Yes.
So what is the difference between the laps here? It is 1 lap, right? So every 4 minutes, actually this Y makes 1 lap difference. Right. So can I just write here? So 1 lap difference takes 4 minutes. And how about 15 laps? How long does it take?
4 times 15.
Right? So that is just we need to multiply, right? 1 lap makes 14. So here we need to multiply 15 by 4. That's equal to 60 minutes, which is equal to 1 hour.
Oh.
So that means that in 1 hour, right, that Y, that faster car, will be ahead of X by 15 laps.
Okay.
Because every 4 minutes, right, actually just how to say, drives 4 laps, but this one is 3 laps. Next 4 minutes, again 8, this one is 6. Next 4 minutes, 12 minutes, this one is what is it, 12, this one is 9. So the laps actually is increasing, right? So that's why for 15 laps, so for every 4 minutes, the difference is 1 lap. That means that 15 times 4, that's in 1 hour. The difference between the number of laps that each car drives will be, what is it, 15.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I thought it would be like a lot more harder to do though. But it was
All right.
hard.
But you should try and solve this question once again.
Yeah.
Shahina, let's finish these questions, okay? Here we have a few questions, and also we'll finish class. All right, so read the first question.
State whether each of the following is true or false. A.
Okay. If it is true, just write true and tell me the reason why. Okay, read the question A.
The prime numbers between 1 and 20 are 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 17, and 19.
Is it true or not?
Prime numbers. It's true.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But here, 9 is not prime number.
Oh, no, not 9. Oh, I was looking at it as an odd number. No.
Right? So that's why it is false. How about B?
The highest common factor of 16, 20, and 24 is 32, and 32 is 8. 20. True.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
This 20, is it divisible by 8?
No.
So can it be its highest common factor?
Oh no.
Highest common factor means it must divide all the numbers, right? And it must be the highest of them actually. But here, as you see, just 20 is not divisible by 8. So 8 cannot be highest common factor. Not only highest common factor, it cannot be a common factor. So that is false.
Okay.
C?
The smallest number that is divisible by 10, 15, and 20 is 60.
True or false?
True?
Are you sure?
No, hold on, let me check. 15. Oh, hold on. I think it's true.
That is true, Shahina. Here to check this, here the biggest number is 20.
Yeah.
20, check another number, for example, 40. 40 is not divisible by 15, not possible. And another number is 60. All numbers are divisible by 60. So the smallest number that is divisible by 10, 15, and 20 is 16. That is true. How about D?
1,725 when expressed as a product of prime numbers is 23 times 15 times 5.
Is it correct? Is it true? If you multiply this, that's correct actually, 1725. But the question is, 1725, when expressed as a product of prime factors, is this? Is this prime factorization of this number? That's the question. What is prime factorization, Shahina? Prime Prime factorization means all factors must be prime number, right? Then we call this prime factorization, right? Are all of these numbers prime?
Yes. No, they're not.
No. Why? Because 15 is not a prime number, right? So that is not a prime factorization of this number. So that is false. What is the prime factorization of this number? That is 3 times 5 times 5 times 23. Now here all factors are prime numbers. 3, prime factor, prime, prime, prime. Okay? How about question E?
The highest common factor of 4 times 3 to the
3 squared.
3 times 4 squared and 2 times 3 times 5 is 4 squared times 3 squared times 5. So
The highest common factor 4 3 squared, 3 4 squared, and 2 times 3 times 5 is this number.
3.
Oh, Shahina, you don't have to write this. This number, as you see, this is greater than these numbers, right? So what is this? Actually, this one is least common multiple, right? As you see here, we have 3 squared, so that's why I take 3 squared. Here we have 4, and here we have 4 squared, so we have 4 squared. We have 1, 5, 5. That is least common multiple of these numbers.
Oh.
And what is the highest common factor of this number, Shahina? Can you tell me? What is the highest common factor of this number? Just without evaluating, can you tell me? What is it? Look at the numbers here. What is the highest common factor?
5?
No. Is this number divisible by 5?
No.
So 5 cannot be highest common factor.
No.
Highest common factor means all numbers must be divisible by that number. A lot of numbers, among those numbers, it must be the highest, right? So that is 2 times 3. Divisible by 2 times 3. Divisible by 2 times 3. Divisible by 2 times 3. As you see here,
Oh, yeah.
I cannot add 5 here because these numbers are not divisible by 5. Okay, so here we have 4 squared times 3 squared times 5. That is the least common multiple of these numbers. So that is false. F.
Square to the root of 8.
How do you compare this, Shahina, to do this one? It says that this number lies between this number. So let's check this. What is 800? 800 is 800 square root of 800 squared, which is equal to 8 squared, 64, 100 squared, 1, 2, 3, 4. And how about 900? It is 900 squared. That is equal to square root of 9 squared, 81, 100 squared, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now look at this number. Is it between these two numbers? This 802,500, is it between 640,000 and 810,000?
No.
Yes. Now all these numbers have square root, right? Now if you just ignore this number, is it greater than 640,000? This 802,500, is it greater than 640,000? Yes. Is it less than 810,000? Yes, here we have 802,000. Here we have 810,000.
Oh, I thought it was 81,000.
Right? So that number is between these two numbers. So that is true. G.
An approximate of 89 square is 8,100, which is less than the exact value of 89 square.
Is it true or false?
False.
It is false, right? Because this, you are approximating this thing, Shahina, this 89 squared, right? With what? The smallest number is with 90 squared, which is equal to 8100. But what our approximation is 90 is greater than 89, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now it says that which is less than the exact value of 89 squared. No, this one is greater than this, right? That's why it is false. Okay? Shahina, here too, find the highest common factor of each of the following. You will find these numbers yourself, okay? I will skip this, you know how to do that. And also list the least common multiple of each of the following. You have to find this, okay? I will skip this for you. Now, let's just solve these questions. Okay, after that we'll finish the class. The 4 and the 5, evaluate each of the following using a calculator, Shahina. Also, you should do this using your calculator. You know how to do that, okay? And we have 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Or we have a lot of questions. We will do them later. Let's do one of them here only. These 3 questions. It says that how many whole numbers are between each of the following pairs of numbers? We know whole numbers, right? When we say whole numbers, what are the whole numbers? We mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are whole numbers. So they are asking this. What is the smallest whole number, Shahina? It is 0. What is the biggest whole number?
That's like
Infinity, right? It never stops. So how do we do this, Shahina? To do this one here, square root of 7, right? So you need to find another number which is greater than square root of 7, square root of 9, right? So what is square root of 9? It is 3, right?
yeah.
So here, I can just continue here. So here we have square root of 80, and I have here square root of 81, right? So that means that 81, it's not greater than this one. So I need to take the previous number. So here we have starting with 9, square root of 9. And here we need to put, we need to write here square numbers, right? What are the square numbers? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, continue. These are square numbers, right? Because 1 is 1 squared, 4 is 2 squared, 9 is 3 squared, 16 is 4 squared. That's why we call these numbers square numbers. So every square number, we can take this out of the square root. So the first square number that is greater than 7 is 9. Next square number is, what is it? 16. Next one is, what is it? 25. Next one is 36. Next one is 49. Next one is 64. And next one is 81, but 81 is not less than 80, right? We're looking for the numbers that are between these two numbers. So now if you just write these numbers, square root of 9, so that is 3, this one is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these whole numbers are between square root of 7 and square root of 80. Okay?
Okay. I got it.
Okay. All right, and how about this one? Cube. To do this one, cube root of 7, we need to write the next number, which is, actually we can just take the, whose cube root is whole number. What is the next number? That is cube root of 8. Next number is cube root of, what is it? 27. Next number is cube root of 4 cubed, that is 64. Cube root of 125, right? And cube root of 6, that is greater than 215, should stop here. These are cubic numbers, right? This one is 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed, 5 cubed. So how many whole numbers are between these two numbers? Those numbers are 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 4 whole numbers between these two numbers. And how about here? Cube root of 18. So what is greater than this one? Cube root of 27. Okay, that which is equal to 3. And this one is square root of 120. The previous square number smaller than this one is square root of 100, which is equal to 10. The smallest whole number is 3, and the largest number is 10 between these two numbers. So these are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, that much is enough for today. Thank you.